to juggle each other, they probably don't want to deal with it, either of them.
That makes a lot of sense.
So game 1, Dexter versus Promaelia. This is for 7th place. Or actually, whoever loses gets 7th place.
Yeah, whoever loses gets 7th. And neither one of these players want to lose. But look at the movement here. This almost looks like a button check. But
Almost.
wow.
But that's the thing is Dexter really likes using his movement to really bait you and mind game you and try to find his way in. It really shows with all the Fire Emblem characters he uses: Roy, Marth, Lucina, even his Ness when he used them.
And look at this spacing right here by Dexter. Just staying right at the tip of range and to a point where Promelia's just not been able to hit. And always throwing out a hitbox anytime Promaelia gets within that range. It's really interesting.
Now Promaelia is normally, the way he plays is basically like a wall. A fortress that he's so hard to just break down. And that also complements the character very well, being Corn. And right now, Dexter finding those openings, those little cracks in the wall.
But this right here is when Promaelia can actually take this. And believe those tipper side Bs, like they will kill very quickly.
They would kill now.
Yeah. Dexter just lets him roll back on the stage.
Yeah, not going to chase him, feeling like it's kind of a risk. Chase him down and just stay in neutral.
All right. Nice nair. All right. And then now he gets back on the stage. Lands a backer, but that's not going to kill. Great DI.
And trying to recover with airborne side B. And is this going to be?
Oh, no.
Not yet.
But the next one will definitely kill. He does not want to get grabbed here.
Oh, but getting him with a tipper back air, and Dexter taking the first stock.
Yeah, that was so clean. He just ran at him, did that raw back air. Double dancing blade. All right.
I don't disagree with that at all. How you get Marth's, Lucina's, and Roy's get a majority of their damage, and it's safe.
Yeah, it's definitely really safe. All right, he's not overextending here. I like the spacing. He realizes that he's at a high percent, so anything that he gets here is just, gravy right now.
Trying to get the air dodge read and get him with the Thundercats.
No, Promaelia was not having that. Away. Yeah. But that's also something that Dexter can use later on in this set. He was like, okay, he's gonna jump, so now I'm just gonna follow the jump and then catch him on his next landing.
And the up throw will take it this time.
Basically, right now, if Promaelia lands okay. But I was about to say, if Promaelia lands a hit, it's probably going to take him to about like 30–40%. So you have to kind of be prepared mentally for that.
All right, good job turning around and reacting to the no tech and getting the down tilt. Running up doing dancing blades, more guaranteed damage.
Oh, and this could have been punish right there. Just wasn't prepared for the punish. Promelia's going, yeah, there it is. There's the bite. I've seen Promaelia do this before. He likes to land that bite at the edge, and he will land the kill. So. Run up spot dodge. Gets grabbed anyway. Oh,
trying to get him with that forward smash. Turn things around into his favor. Oh, and Promaelia trying to get him with a forward smash of his own and this regressive edge guard.
And there goes that back air. That one doesn't kill. And they're playing really risky now. Like, you just see the pace. Wow, if that was anywhere else on the stage, that would have killed.
1 more percent,
yeah,
and he would have been dead.
But you saw the pace just sped up, like right there, just for about that good 20–30 second time span. They went all in, and then now it's back to the neutral.
Oh, trying to catch the roll read with an up smash. Now Dexter off stage. Promaelia keeping him
and the up air, no. Doesn't get it. Oh, but he gets it. Catches the landing.
Very good stuff.
That was really smart. And the taunt at the end. Okay, a little bit of disrespect.
A lot of times, like, people do it, knowing that, or maybe, why not? It may end up tilting your opponent. May end up, kind of throwing off their psyche. But at the end of the day, sometimes people see they're like, oh, you're going to be that way.
Yeah.
And it may give them some motivation and fire.
Because you want to taunt against me? All right, I got you.
Kind of let a fire under their ass. Otherwise.
Oh, and we get a character swirl? And,
seems like we're going to have a Corn Ditto.
All right, and running back to the same stage too? No, no. All right. Taking it to Town and City. All right, who's going to establish their neutral first? That's the thing.
Both these players have fantastic neutrals as is. So seeing last game, I'm not surprised how it went. All the neutral exchanges we saw going back and forth. And I'm expecting to see that for the rest of the set.
Yeah, for seeing a game one that was that close and just that so neutral heavy, you know, you would think that it would be like that the rest of the set. But right now, Dexter seems to be the one that's ahead.
Yep.
Promaelia is having to do a little bit more of the adjustment here, trying to figure out his spacing.
Wow, that
was great. And he just barely got that, too.
Wow, reacting to the jump back with the air dodge, just rolling back and then throwing him back off stage.
Promaelia catching with these up Bs on the ledge. He's gotten it like 3 different times. Oh, nice mash out. He was like, too many pummels. You only get one. That's one of the things that you could tell these people with their reaction time, because they're able to mash out of these grabs so fast. Promaelia, again, on the edge of the stage here.
All right, so news from one of the side stations. Jeff did get 13th, and Squirk ended up having to play Zephyr, and Zephyr took it over Squirk, and Squirk is out at 9th.
Oh, Squirk is outside of the top 8. That's a heartbreaker there. But Zephyr moved on. Promaelia is looking to move on as well.
Same with Dexter, but right now they're both
an up throw. All right.
both fighting for the tournament lives, and we're seeing it right now. Such an even game. We see one of them just taking off, and then the other bringing it right back.
Oh, wow, and that was a great forward smash, but it doesn't actually kill. There was no rage there, and it didn't hit the tip either. So, wow, okay, at 170%, that's good, and only taking 7% himself. It's anybody's game right now, and again, it's just been really close to neutral heavy. And it looks like, for the most part, if you're looking at it, like Dexter is the one that in that first stock was actually taking the initiative. You see he's the one that's usually moving forward first. He's the one that's jumping first. But right now, Promaelia is trying to close that distance, and now, oh no, but never mind, he doesn't get to do anything because Dexter has full control right now.
And really good shield there.
Oh, and the punish down tilt to up tilt.
And just
That's
like
probably
that,
the most
Promaelia
optimal.
bringing it back, but Dexter is adding on to this lead, 90% to 52. I really like that back air. Put him in a cross situation, and then he instant right afterwards. So much pressure for Promaelia, making it up unscathed.
And this is what happened in the last game. Like,
But gets him with the up air. Now we're 1-1.
Yeah, Dexter was not having that. He was like, look, I got a corner too. I know how to kill with up airs. Promaelia thinking.
Promaelia is a thinker. You'll see him do a lot of thinking in his sets in between. And I think that's good because, especially after a loss, a lot of times people like to go right back in and just try and put some, like, basically go back in and just prove what they did wrong. But sometimes take your time.
Yeah.
Like, really think about it.
Analyze
and
what
your mind.
happened.
And plus it helps your mentality and stops tilt.
But he decided to go right back to the same stage as well. So hopefully in his mind he's actually corrected those errors that he had. And they're swinging for the fences right now. They don't care. Just fairs all day.
Along with the dare. Now Promaelia resetting neutral.
Oh, wow. Catches the roll anyway. I thought he had missed that punish on the tech. All right, Dexter. Oh!
Really good stuff from Dexter.
Wow, you hung on there just a little bit too long, lost all your invincibility. Promaelia is probably tilting a little bit right now.
And in a moment like that, it's kind of hard not to, but that's where an experienced player
Oh,
strives.
and we went for
but
it.
Dexter taking it all the way with that down air.
I respect that right there. See, that's something that a lot of players will not do is actually just go ahead, suicide for it, because you already have the stock, and if you die, it's fine. Like, you've taken them with you. and you win the game.
Definitely.
Taking it 2-1 right now.
And that was a quick game in Dexter's favor. And now let's see where Promaelia decides to go.
See,
honestly, Dexter was just.
Promaelia does have a Palutena as well, so
yeah,
we might see that. I don't know. He doesn't pull it out as often.
See, we saw him pull out his Palutena against Remzi for one game, and that did not go well.
Yeah.
At this point, Corrin just covers so many, or does so many things better than Palutena.
Yeah, I think the only thing with Palutena is that she's faster as far as just moving.
Yeah.
So you might be able to get in and out a little bit, but decides to stick with it. And again, are we running it back to the same stage? We are. You know, I don't necessarily agree with this, because just to be honest, I would just change the stage, not even because it's a bad stage for me, but because I don't want to look at it.
Lost on it twice.
Yeah, like you're putting yourself in the exact same conditions you were just in, and I don't necessarily respect that. But hey, he's the one that's here in this top 8, like, so he knows what he's doing. Getting the balloon, Ari still has the awareness to see that there's the balloons on the stage.
Or Dexter getting the anti-air with Nair.
And again, this is the loser side of the bracket, so Promaelia is fighting for his actual tournament life here. Like, this is the end if he loses this game. Dexter's able to land for free.
Getting for down throw to get that damage. Now Dexter coming back with an aggressive option, getting that tipper side B.
Oh, and that's a good punish. Didn't get the tipper, but it was still good anyway. All right, just sharking under there. Promelia's being a lot more aggressive, going for these options. Oh no, the tip.
No, just trying to get that confirmed, but just barely off.
All right, using that Nair to catch any of the roll options. The back air did not kill. That was really close.
And
whoa,
what a tech, and getting a footstool, but he's not dead yet. Oh, now he is.
Wow, that was so anticlimactic. Like, he gets out of all of that just to.
Promaelia turning it right back.
He's like, no, I land tips here.
Yeah, he's like, he's telling the crowd, because the crowd was getting kind of antsy what Dexter was doing. He told the crowd to be quiet real quick.
Yeah, just hush a little bit. I got this. Like, I main this character. All right, Promaelia is just having a hard time getting back to the ground here, back to the stage. Dexter is just controlling everything, and I think that's been the biggest difference between the two of them in this set. It's like Dexter has just been getting so much percentage every time he lands. He gets Promaelia in the air.
Yeah, Promaelia not exactly able to do the same, not making the right reads like Dexter is.
Yeah, the percentages are skewed in that aspect. Everything else, I think, was actually pretty even between the two. It's just right now, it's like the amount of damage he gets when he gets an arrow. See, look.
Dexter trying to go for something cheeky there.
Oh, in the back air catches him. Yeah.
And Dexter taking it 3-1 over Promaelia. Promaelia out of the Fantastic Classic at 7th place.